Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta, just in Dublin and the Fanta, credit cards and the scammers. Pandas! Welcome to the stream. We're back live at it again. We're absolutely back live at it again. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Markets had some wild movement in the night. Let's see if we can capture some volatility today. That'd be nice. Very nice if we could. But I will say, this push up is so monstrous. I'm expecting another push up. Like, this is unnatural. Super surprise. And this is most likely we'll have another bar test. We'll most likely test this high, in my opinion. We'll somehow test this high. I don't know how, but I think we will. And, I mean, if we, like, flush, obviously, that premise no longer stands. But I think if we're in this area, it's a good chance we can test the high. Market's about to open. 15 seconds, Pandas. Drop those GMs in the chat. Okay. Market just opened. Strong push to the upside right off the bat. We're going to follow through here. We're going to test. There is a gap that the 5-minute does need to fill. That makes sense. We try to fill it, actually. The 5-minute gap. What I mean by 5 minute, I mean the regular trading hours. There's a gap here, which was the previous week's close, essentially. And looks like we may try to fill it. Who knows? I mean, we're kind of close to it. That's why I think we might fill it. We're kind of close to it, so why not? Is there whiskey at 50 likes? Yeah, if we ever get there, I'll open a bottle of whiskey. This is a permanent challenge now, if we can ever get there. Because I want to like, but I don't want no whiskey. Oh, sorry. Well, sorry, you're gonna get whiskey. Fails like I just short. Ooh, that was the trade, huh? That was the trade. Pull back. We're in the land between two gaps right now. And that might have been the trade. It fails like I just short. I was a little distracted reading chat. Let's see if we get a... Looks like we're not going to test. We're not going to come out break even. For those who have runners, your runners are running right now. And it may be a miracle runner. It might be a fabulous runner here. That might have been the trade. I don't know if I would take it even if I was looking at it. Confusing. But, yeah, several pushes up now. It was a decent push up. 2 legs up. Ooh, we just missed 50 points. Okay, push back down. Still gaps. This gap is still open here. What do I mean by gap? There's a gap here right now. I'm seeing double bottom. I'm seeing double bottom here. Big down, big up, big down, double bottom, big back up. Gonna basically create a big trading range, something like this, in my opinion. We'll see though. It's not the best signal bar, but second entry long coming off the 20 EMA and our trend line here. See if we can get some bamboo here. My DLL is $1,000. Are we getting bamboozled here, pandas? Are we getting bamboozled here? We may get bamboozled. Are we getting bamboozled here? Second entry long. Are we getting bamboozled here? I don't think so. I would like a higher low. And I'll enter long again. Whoa, are you kidding me? Oh, I did get bamboozled. I thought we were making a new high. I thought we were making a new high, pandas. We got bamboozled. I thought we were making a new high. We got bamboozled, pandas. I really thought we were making a new high. Darn it. Now I'm going to lose this trade. I thought we were making a new high, pandas. I had to hold. I really had to hold. I thought we're making... I mean, these two bull bars looking mighty fine. And decent, decent looking setup. And I thought we were making a new high, so I was ready for it, pandas. And I was holding for it. And the 5-minute prints a strong bull bar, and I thought, surely, with this bull bar, we'll get some follow-through. And it just gets folded, pandas. I mean, not much you can do about that, right? Not much you can do about that. You got to hold that for that new high, in my opinion. I don't mind holding that. I don't mind losing that. And my risk was less than 18 points. It's fine. Good trade. Lower high. But the fact that it failed. The fact that that failed to push up higher, like, I want to go short now. I actually want to go short now. Like, that failing to make a new high, I want to go short now. I actually want to go short now. Something is off, right? That's not right. Something weird's happening here. Outside bar reversal. I hope not. Well, we'll see. Will I get bamboozled twice is the question. Wow, maybe. Trading range. Let's see what happens here. Will I get bamboozled twice, pandas, is the question. Whoa! Makes a new low. Darn it. Darn it. I doubled my losses here. Darn it. I wanted to move it break even, but it moved too quick. It hit my break even way too fast, pandas. Hit my break even way too fast and I couldn't get out. And now I got bamboozled twice. We are just stuck within the first 5-minute candle, pandas. Okay, I'll come out here, break even. It gave me a chance to come out break even. I will take it. All right, I'm out break even there. I mean, if it gave me a chance to come out break even, I'll take it. I just went short on this bear bar thinking we'll have follow through. But if it's letting me out break even, I'll take it. Like, I tried to come out break even earlier, but it's just oscillating too fast back and forth. I lost a little money there on slippage, but that's fine. Now we're going to get our move down, perhaps, but I'm not partaking here. It looks bearish to me. It looks mighty bearish now. Yeah, I mean, what can you do about it? What can you do about it? I wanted to come out break even originally anyway, so it snapped back. It is what it is. Ends up pushing towards the direction I thought it was going to go. Darn, you know. I think I got to stop scaling in on the strong bear bar. I need to scale in on the lower high. That is my mistake. If I scale in the lower high, I would be in a really good situation right now. A little too aggressive on that scale in my opinion. All good. Solid bear bar ending on its low. I think we're going to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart or regular trading hours. Looks like we may try to now. Basically reversing this gigantic move up. This huge move up, we're just simply reversing it as if it never happened. You're trying to sell in a second leg. No, I was trying to. It's actually a first entry, but it is right. It's a first leg. I guess it's a little confusing. It's a fail second entry long, basically. All right, strong bear bars ending on their lows. First entries. This is the overnight low. I'm wondering if it's going to act as some sort of support. Guess not. I may just have to jump in here to get a piece of this, unfortunately. I would love a pullback, rather. I'll take a first entry here. I don't think we're going to get one, though. Are we getting a first entry? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, we might still get it. Waiting for another first entry. Are we going to get it? Still don't get it. All right, 3 attempts to make a first entry here. 1 pullback. And it's failed to do it, so I'm just going to just try. I think it's going to break down here. All right, 3 times it tried to reverse, and it failed to do so. 3 times it failed to reverse it, and it failed to do so. 3 times. Hold. No more risk on the trade.
Target filled.
Easy capeasy. Up $67, pandas. Times 20. That is $1,200, pandas. I'll take my $1,200 today. $1,200. We filled the gap perfectly. Bouncing off of it now. Right. This bear bar basically sealed the deal to fill that gap. Golly. I messed this up. I was very aggressive on this strong bear bar. I thought we were going to have follow through and just at least test the previous week's close. And if I had just waited for the first entry after that, like a lower high essentially, then I would have been in really good shape. Very small risk on that trade. I didn't lose anything, but I could have made a lot, pandas. I could have made a lot. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get something else. I'm looking for a fail second entry short now. Looking for a failure. I'm looking for a reversal back up. Basically, unfinished business is it closed that gap. Fairly large gap. Now we got several gaps above. We have this gap above, and we actually have a gap up here. I don't know when we're gonna hit. We will hit it. We will in a with matter of fact. We will hit it, unless Jesus comes back. Unless Jesus comes back, either that or we're gonna hit this. What comes first? We should Kalshi it. Kalshi. Jesus comes back or we hit that. First entry off the 20 MA. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my. Decent, right? 2 bear bars in a row. Any on their low. You're thinking more follow through, but we'll see. Dual pull. Can we multiply my likes by 20? I don't think I still don't think we'll even hit 50. I still don't think we'll hit 50. Even if I did that. Good morning, guys. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Oscar. Ask Oscar. At Oscar Revarsa Romero. Goodness gracious, is that your real name? Slow Pokey. Good morning. Sweat Row. Good morning. Sweat Row F. Investor Nestor. Good morning. Stone Cold. Good morning. Turtle Toes. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. I'm still looking for a fail second to short here. I mean, it's potentially a good area to bounce off of. We filled the gap, and we immediately got bought. So this could be a potential area for a nice fail second entry short to propel us to the upside here. Let's see if we get it though. I'm looking for a $2,000 day today if I can get it. Second just short triggers. About to. It looks like it wants to trigger pandas. It doesn't quite get there though. Micro double bottom. Hello? Can you please trigger? Can you please give me my setup? Once in my life, can you give me my setup actually? Okay. Sitting on pause. Still don't get the second entry short, so I can take the failure. This micro double bottom is just diabolical. Like I wish I could go on long right here, but it made a micro double bottom instead of triggering the second entry short. Right? I needed this to break the previous candle's low by 1 tick. It actually gives me a micro double bottom. It doesn't actually break the low. And if that happened, I would be able to jump in this trade for a nice, 25 points. That's diabolical right there. We actually get the second to short, but kind of higher. The good signal bar here, I'd consider it. This would be a good signal bar, though. I wish it touched the 20 EMA as well. It's kind of floating in midair, unfortunately. Decisions. To FOMO or not to FOMO? It's not the best trade. I'll just take one contract here. Just in case we get a miracle reversal here. Like a super reversal. I almost prefer this. I almost prefer this coming back, and I wish this bounces off my trend line and 20 EMA. That would be beautiful. That actually would be nice. I prefer it. I'll take this trade too. If that was a good signal bar, I might have taken a 2. I might have taken that with 2 contracts. Pandas, we might get a juicer here. We might get a juicer here. We might get a juicer here. Terrible. Forget it. No reversal. That's why it's good to wait for your setup. Because sometimes if you wait, because you wait, you realize the long trade was not the right way to go. And if you just waited, you could see that. Sometimes it's good to wait for the setup. You miss some setups, or you miss some trades because you wait for the setup. For instance, I missed this move up, but I prevented myself from entering long because I wanted a reversal back up, but I never got the reversal back up. So it's good that I waited for the reversal back up, right? Because I want to trade with the direction of where the market's going. But because I waited, I saw this and say, okay, time to change your premise. I thought we're going to bounce hard off of this gap fill on the regular trading hours. But we are right back to this area and possibly going to break through it and maybe just have a strong downtrend day today, it might look like. Interesting. I don't know. This is weird. Okay. No clue. No clue. Just watching. I'm looking for a potential double bottom here, but we'll see. The momentum looks a little too strong for this to be a double bottom. It looks like it wants to push down further. It looks like it wants to push down further. Okay. Pandas, I'll try. It's a breakout trade. Ooh. We're actually getting double bottom here. Ah, this is weird. I'm going to wait for it to actually break down. I don't know. Ends up pushing down actually. It does break the low here. Doesn't close beneath it though. Just a little bit sus. Bears right now, they want a 1-to-1 here, I think. Will they get it is a question. Again, cannot close beneath this low, which is a big problem for bears. And when I say big problem, I mean like I'm looking for a reversal now. I'm looking for like a major trend reversal. Pandas, this is like a, good risk reward trade here. Setting up. I'm basically gonna look for the same setup I waited for here. But I'm gonna look for here now that we have a double bottom. And it's just not a double bottom. It's a double bottom off a gap fill, right? A very crucial, critical area. Very strong support. And yeah. Okay. Strong enough push to think that this could be a reversal. Major trend reversal, right? Double bottom, major trend reversal here. Right, multiple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars, and they're pretty strong, or bull bars, and they're pretty strong. The hardest part in this situation is actually to get your setup. That's the hardest part. YL with breaking news. Jessica Alba. You know Jessica Alba? She aged actually like fine wine. Unbelievable. She's actually like a billionaire. She like created like some baby product. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren divorce. It's not me. Jessica Alba, man, she was. The 90s were interesting. The 2000s and the 90s was such a good time for celebrities. None of this woke stuff. You could just be pretty. You could just be pretty and it won't be offensive. You could just be pretty for the sake of being pretty. You don't have to worry about offending anyone. Golly. This is looking a little weird now. I don't like the fact it came back beneath the 20 EMA here. I don't like the fact that it bounced off this trend line. Like, if I want to go long, I want to get it above this trend line. There's actually a second inch short coming off our trend line now. And 20 EMA. But your first leg is above the 20 EMA, so you're looking for one more leg up. Right, there's a gap here. Albrooks calls that a moving average gap. Right? A gap between the low of the candle and the 20 EMA. There's space. There's a gap here. Right here, there's no space. No gap. Okay, failed second inch short, pandas. I mean, this is setting up for a major trend reversal. It's going to be one of those low, like good risk reward, but probability being. I mean, you can increase your probabilities by coming off a strong support, such as a gap fill, and a double bottom. We got a lot of things working for us here. New high created, and now we broke the trend line. Let's see. Will the market be stingy with us and not give us our setup, like it didn't give us here? Will it do the same thing here? Will it not give us our setup? I'm going to wait for it regardless. Doesn't matter the reptilian. Let's see. We don't get the second inch short, unfortunate again, right? It does the exact same thing here as it did here, right? It didn't give us our setup. It didn't break the previous candle's low to let me get an entry to go long here, unfortunately. So it's just what it is. That's just the market we're having today. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I can try here, but at least this could be a double top as well. Beggars can't be choosers here. I'm going to look for a major trend reversal, see if we get something really nice. Terrible signal bar. It's hard to go long here, to be honest. I prefer that, again. I prefer this move back down. Alright, pandas, here's my trade. One contract or two contracts is the question. One contract or two contracts is the question. it was a good signal bar, I'll take it with 2. Terrible looking signal bar. I'm still going for it though. Terrible signal bar. I'm still going for it. It's like the worst of worst signal bars here. All right, I'm gonna be a little less aggressive. I'm gonna allow it to make a higher low before I enter long again. Okay, pandas. I'm gonna wait for a higher low before I add on to my position. And actually wait for a higher low this time. I may have to let this cook a little bit though. I wish I could just come out break even here. Take my risk off. It'd be nice if I can do that. If we make a new high, I guess I will. Just hold, pandas. I'm just holding here. Hold. Shooting for the stars. Nice strong follow through. I love that. I would love it more if it closed above this pivot high. But it did not, so we're hanging out here still, pandas. We're still hanging out. There we go. There we go. There we go. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just take this if it hits it. I like to add onto my position if I can, but no way. That's incredible.
Target filled.
Easy capeasy. Easy capeasy, pandas. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Everything I said came true, right? Double bottom. Coming off the gap fill on the regular trading hours. Fail second entry short. Coming off our trend line and 20 EMA. I mean, I read that like a book. I read that like a children's book. Call me Dr. Seuss. Goodness gracious. What in the world? Now hop off. No way. I'm going for another second entry long. If we get off the 20 EMA here. This is a very aggressive second entry long if you take it here. It's a very aggressive second entry long. You like it to come off the 20 EMA and the trend line, and also breakout retest right here. That's another good trade. And as long as we're going up, I'm a buyer here. I am a buyer here if I can get it. Big bear bar ending on its low. That's why you take your profits, pandas. That's why you take your profits. We're beneath the 20 EMA now. Very small risk, though. I could try. It's a very small risk. It's like a really small risk. Okay, I'll just... fine. I'll wait for another setup. But that's a really small risk. Going with trend, and you make at least a scalp there. You got a little sus because of the strong bear bar ending on its low, but that risk was so small, going with trend almost was worth it. The risk is so small, probability it was less, was like small. Well, not small, but the probability was not as high as it could be. But the risk was so small, like the risk reward was so good. I wish it didn't print such a strong bear bar here. Been a nicer trade. I'll take a higher low here. No problemo. No problemo. I'll take a higher low with 2 contracts here. We're taking a higher low here. 2 contracts. It looks strong, pandas. Taking a higher low. Trying to go with trend still. Outside bar reversal might be where I get hit here. Outside bar reversal got me. Should have waited a little bit maybe. A little too aggressive maybe. Maybe looking for a new low instead. I get hit. Darn. Darn, Panda! It's a little too aggressive. I still think we're an uptrend. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Last trade here. This could make us break even, but who cares? I wish it was a good signal bar. I wish that was a good signal bar, you know what I mean? I wish that was a good signal bar. Let's try. One time. Another bad signal bar. This is looking sus. It's another bad signal bar. It's a lot of bad signal bars going on. So I'm a little sus right now. It's getting a little bit suspicious. We'll take the trade though. We are in. We're locked in this trade. Let's make a new high, please. One time. I'm not going to take my risk off yet. I'm going to let this cook. If I take the hit, I'll take the hit. Maybe I'm trading a little too aggressive with two contracts right now. Yeah, I'm trading too aggressive with two contracts, I think. When the market was a little bit sus, I was a little too aggressive there, I think. We're going to take the hit here, unfortunately. All good. I tried. I mean, we still have our daily loss limit is $1,000, but golly, that sucks. Oh, golly, that sucks. I mean, I thought I was just trying to ride the wave to keep going higher, but now the market's turning sideways. Maybe who said it? Sweat Row. Maybe I should have followed his advice. Taking my dub, get out of here. Let's take my dub and get out of here. Golly. One more time long. One last long trade here. Double bottom here now. I kind of wish it took out this low. Oh, now it's doing something crazy. Higher low again. I'll try one more time. My max win is $2,000. So I want to lock in. If I'm up 2K, then I'm logging off or I'm stop trading. But if I'm not up 2K and I still see some good trades, I'm gonna take them. And I thought we were a lot stronger than we actually are, and now we're like kind of hitting our heads here. Get some resistance. Unfortunately, it goes up. I was a little too early. I tried to get on here. Now it's moving up. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss it here. It's really unfortunate. One too many pullbacks for me, right? I tried to get long here. It took me out. I tried to get long here. It took me out. And I should have gone long here, I guess. But now it's moving up. Unfortunate. One too many pullbacks. Super frustrating. This pullback was deeper than I wanted it to be. And now we are sitting here at negative for it. We were up like over $1,000. Now we're down 439 because one too many pullbacks, Pandas. Unfortunate. Maybe a little too eager there. It is what it is, though, Pandas. I don't regret taking those trades. I like this trade. Well, I don't know. This signal bar may be showing us I should have taken it. Maybe could have done a little bit. I don't know. Maybe definitely I could have done this. Not take two contracts. I was getting very aggressive. I was getting aggressive because we were in the green. So I wanted to use my profits as fuel to make more profits. You know what I mean? So that's why I was trading 2 contracts when I was in the green. But now that we're not in the green, we're gonna slow it down here, and let's see if we can make some bamboo. I thought we had some a good edge because I thought we were just in a strong uptrend, but this is starting to get very sideways now. Right, when you get a strong bull bar ending on its high, like this, and it get folded like that, you don't want to see that. You do not want to see that. Right, if you're long, if you're bull, you do not want to see a strong bull bar ending on its high and then getting reversed, getting folded. Darn. Pandas, darn. That was the move I was waiting for. I got in early here, and I got early here again. Unfortunate. It just wasn't too many pullbacks for me. I wasn't ready for it one more time. And I wanted a higher low if I was going to take it. Right? I wanted a higher low this time, and it didn't give me the higher low. Printed this bear bar, but didn't trigger the higher low. We got a second entry long now. Floating in midair. One contract I'll try. It's floating in midair. I don't like it. I don't love it. I prefer if it bounced off some sort of support, but we'll try here. Hopefully catching some of this momentum still. Outside bar reversal, no thank you. I don't like that. You can outside reversal all you want. I'm not taking it. It's far away from 20 EMA too. There's a lot of too many red flags for me there. It does push up pretty strong, but too many red flags. One too many red flags for me. Makes a new high. As suspected. I wanted to capture this uptrend even more, but unfortunately, it's just the market's a mean mistress. Doesn't give us the setups that I want, and we're gonna be patient here. Maybe first entries might be good enough from here on out. It's always in long on the 5-minute chart. We can look for first entries here. We're kind of getting wedged between the pinch between the 240 SMA and the 20 EMA, and oftentimes when that happens, you go sideways for a little bit. This could be a very aggressive long trade here if you just go long. It's very aggressive if you go long here on the first entry without jumping off any support. In fact, you're hitting a resistance rather. Okay. So first entry. Golly, up 1K down to 439. It's completely fine because my DLL is $1,000. So I have about 2 more trades in me, I think, on these accounts. And the problem is that, well, there's no problem here. Actually, the good thing is that I actually have some trailing threshold that I already used up. So I can swing as much as I want here. So now we're actually coming off of some supports here. I don't love this. That was a good signal bar. Maybe I'll go long, but sus. It's very sus right now. Okay. Yep, that's why you wait. Break a trend new high. Gonna just pause here a little bit and reassess. What a trade this was, though. It was just one of those S-tier trades. I made $1,000 on one trade. That's actually crazy. One contract as well. Okay. There's a gap here that needs to be filled. Why do gaps fill? Why do gaps fill so often? It's because scalpers. Scalpers. A bunch of scalpers here and people scaling in. Wow, this looks funky. Look at this bull bar ending on its high. And now look at this bear bar follow through. Gets reversed. That gap fills so quickly here. Very interesting price action. Ooh. Looks like I want to make a new low or something. I don't know. Big down, big up. Right, this double bottom fails. You need a measure move, essentially. You need a measure move from here, you know, more or less to here. Right, this is your target measure move on the double bottom. You don't get it. Okay. This is a strong enough push down. It warrants one more push down, one more leg down, in my opinion. It's a strong enough push down that warrants one more leg down, but maybe not, pandas. This is looking wild. I love that trade. I really love that trade. That is, I really should have just been happy with that trade and just. Nah, what am I saying? I would have never just stopped after that. We're gonna try to ride that green. We're gonna press the green. It's my style. It's always been aggressive. At the end, we're only down 438. No biggie. I can end today with this red, and I'll just be completely happy today. Especially now with the markets turning to this. When you get these big pullbacks, big up, big downs, typically means you're in for a wild ride. Not as bearish as it seems on the 5-minute because we don't close beneath this bar. We close inside it. So at the end, it's just an outside bar, right? That closes on the inside. Like if this was a strong reversal back down, then this should end closer to its low and have follow through. Could be a bear trap. Second inch is short. I mean, this push down does warrant another leg down, but I want to just kind of be a little patient here. I'm going to actually look for a fail second inch short here. This is a little bit wild to me. It's a bad signal bar to go short against. I'm actually going to look for a fail second inch short here, pandas. Thinking this push down is going to fail. Thinking this is some sort of bear trap. I mean, I'm wrong when it makes a new low. I'm absolutely wrong if it makes a new low here. The main reason why I think it's not that strong of a push down actually is because this closed within that bar. Shouldn't be closing like that if we're really pushing down hard. But this does warrant another push down. Got like a lot of conflicting things going on, which is stronger. I guess this push down warranting another leg down is a stronger premise. Got an OI pattern on the 2500 tick chart. Got an IO pattern on the 5-minute chart. What do I mean by that? It's an inside bar. This is the inside bar of here, and it actually broke the low of it, interestingly enough. Right, this bar is completely inside the previous bar, so we're gonna call that inside bar. The 5-minute is an outside bar. This bar is completely outside. Right, the high is higher than the previous bar, and the low is lower than the previous bar. It's an outside bar. The 5-minute you got an outside bar, and the 2500 tick chart you got an inside bar. What's going on here? Doesn't matter. The question is, what do you do in this situation? Let's sit on pause. Remember, I'm trading for $1 million. It's true. I still think pressing when I'm green is a good plan, though. As long as I don't hit my max and I see good opportunity. Let's see here. I don't know. Lower high off our trend line? Maybe not. It's ugly looking signal bar. It's getting like, if anything, I feel like it's starting to make a triangle here. Yeah, okay, pushing it to the upside. I thought this would fail. Kind of is. Right, that's pushing to the upside here. Confusing. Very confusing. Just watching, sitting on my pause. Down 439. And no regrets. No regrets. Maybe slight little bit regrets. But not that big regrets. How unfortunate, right? I tried here, and it's one too many pullbacks. One too many pullbacks. I should have assumed I was going to try to test this low or something. Yeah, I don't know. This is very confusing. We are like basically just straddling the previous week's close right now. We're going in and out, in and out, in and out of it. The weekly looks a bit heavy. Looks a little bit toppy to me. The weekly looks a little bit toppy, right? All of these wicks hitting resistances. That means there's a bunch of limit orders waiting here, smacking it back down. And then we close beneath this low. I don't know. I mean, the weekly looks heavy, pandas. What can I say? Higher low here. Do I want to fail second entry short? I don't know if I even want that, to be honest. It's not in the trend right now. It's sideways. If anything, actually go short here to come back to the bottom of this trading range. It's really choppy right now, pandas. Look at how many overlapping bars we have now. If I were to make a triangle, I'm not sure what I would use here. If I were to make a triangle of some sorts. That's weird. I don't know. Something like this. I don't know. It's also weird. It's not very helpful, in my opinion. Knowledge. Remember, I'm training for a mill. Exactly. It's true. It's true. Um, 5 minute makes an inside bar. Okay. I don't know. It looks like a strong push to the downside here. Golly. Yeah, the market is turning very diabolical right now. It's very sideways. We're just loving the previous week's close. Ugh. Oh, jeez Louise. It is what it is. Scalp that like button, Pandas. Are we at 50? How many likes do we have right now? I'm not showing up again. I can't even pull up my stream. 11? How many accounts do I have? Top left of your screen, 20. You can see how many accounts I have. I also have TPT accounts, maxed out on TPT accounts. Actually, 4 TPT accounts, not maxed out. This market is confused, out of its mind at the moment. Very indecisive. Every bar closing within the previous bar on the 5-minute chart. Right. This bar is closing within this bar closing within this bar closing within this bar. It's not pretty. It's not very pretty. Lower high. Strong bear bar ending near its low. Could be a nice push to the downside here. To me, it feels like trading range. No, don't really know what's happening here. To me, feels like trading range, to be honest. Trading ranges within trading ranges at this point. Big up, big down. Big up, big down. I can try to trade this like a trading range. The only problem is it's kind of difficult to do with minis. Because you don't have the option to scale in, nor do you have the option to have a wide stop loss. Yeah, trading range. What can I say? Coming right back up to the top. I mean, okay. If I were to make a triangle, I guess it would look something like this. Coming back to the top of the trading range. Very strong bull bar here. I don't know. I could try to do something silly. I could be a silly goose here. Small risk. Small risk trade. Okay. It's ugly looking signal bar. I'll be a silly goose here. Okay, never mind. Here's the outside bar. This is ridiculous. I'm just not gonna trade this. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna be a watcher, a spectator. I wanted to go short, but it created an outside bar amazingly here. So I just gonna let it go. I want to get back to the previous week's close, which we get to. The risk was just too big as well at that point. The risk is almost 20 points, essentially. Yeah, trying to go short there made sense, right? It's just a trading range. Um, it just looks so funky to me. The thing about trading ranges, it really does feel like gambling. It just feels like pure gambling on trading ranges. The thing about trading ranges is that typically it's bad risk reward and low probability. That's like the thing about trading ranges. This is why I don't like trading ranges. But I also want to trade trading ranges because the market is in trading ranges like 60 to 80% of the time it's in trading range. So it'd be good to trade them, but it really feels like gambling. Like that is a bad short to take. A strong bull bar ending on its high. Yet people take it and they made money. Low probability trade, they end up making good profit though. Again, bull bar ending on its high, that's a bad short to take. Yet people took it and they made a lot of bamboo. This is a bad long to take. Bear bar ending on its low. Yet people bought limit orders and came all the way back up. So it's just these trades are not like it's very difficult to sell a strong bull bar and to buy a strong bear bar. Yet people are doing it and making money. I did want to go short here, but this bull bar and then this bear bar, just I wish it gave me just like a wick, right? Just give me a regular signal bar. Give me a bar that looks like this one right here, and like in this area, and I would taking it, but it just did this instead. It was a bit wild. And it's just going back and forth, back and forth. Untradeable price action. Take a look at the 5 minute chart. Absolutely untradeable. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, you got like a bunch of bars overlapping here. It's untradeable. Lower high here. Do I love it? The reason why it's concerning to go short here now is because we didn't hit the bottom of this trading range, which means that this could potentially start to want to break out. Do I think it will? Not really, but price action is a price action. It is what it is. Heisenberg says I have 12 likes. Sick. Daily day trade. Good morning. Lower high here. Better than this one. Kind of want to go short. Probably too late. Yeah, okay. That short was better than this one. Now we're coming back to the bottom of the trading range. Creating possibly another outside bar. The 5-minute chart. You got a outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, and now outside. What does that mean? We're in breakout mode, but also it could just mean we're just super sideways, super choppy. Unfortunately, I don't know I'm gonna get another trade in this session because of how bad the price action is, and I'm okay with ending today at. Yeah, we do create another outside bar. So at this point, we got a outside, inside, outside, outside. When I say outside, the high is higher than the previous bar, and the low is lower than the previous bar. So outside, inside, outside. And they're all closing within the previous candles. Right? It's not like this outside bar is closing outside of the previous bar. The outside bars are closing within the previous bar's range. So it makes the outside bar and comes right back into the range of the previous bar. It's basically this market's chopped. What I'm trying to say. This market's absolutely just chopped. Back to the bottom of the trading range. Convention says I should just go long here, yeah? Convention says I should just go long here. And just expect more of the same. That's what convention says. But I'm just going to wait for this to go through. I'm going to wait till we get outside of this chop because I don't want to trade in chop. Um, mm, I mean, what is there to do here? What is there to do here? Just watch. Just watch and be mesmerized. Honestly, I might just end trading today. I sometimes trade after stream, but today's price action, I just don't think it's even viable. This is not viable, price action to trade, in my opinion. This is pretty terrible. It's actually really bad. Yeah, convention says I should go long. And voila! Here we are, back to the top. I think it's going to be pretty obvious if we break out of this. Yeah, it's just going to print like some super strong bull bars here. Right? How do you know if a breakout? Like, if you want to close two closes above this, right? You have two bull bars above this high, then you can consider that it might just be breaking out. And even when that happens, you might want to wait for a pullback first before going long. So, like, in this market, it's very difficult because you got to wait for a lot of things to happen. And then you could possibly miss the move because you're still waiting for things to happen after the move happens. Right? After the breakout's confirmed, the hard part about that is to get into the breakout because oftentimes the market won't give you any opportunity here. Convention says I should go short here. Think you're going to hit the bottom of this trading range. So convention says. Are we conventional though, pandas? I want to wait for a breakout. I'd rather trade a breakout instead of this trading range, but I mean, people are making money in this trading range for sure. They surely are, without a doubt. Convention says you should go short here. I just don't have the cojones to do it. Even though it's happening time and time and time and time and time again right now today. Who would win in a fight? Those are the most random people. Might as well throw Epstein in there as well. Might as well throw Epstein in there as well. Oh, breakout time, pandas. Shall we? Convention says you should go short here. That's why I said you need 2 bull closes above this pivot. We get above it, but we didn't close above it. So now scalpers are still making money, coming back to the previous week's close. And look at how ridiculous the 5-minute chart looks. Strong bull bar ending on its high. You're thinking it's going to touch the 20 EMA. In fact, it doesn't. Eventually it will. I guess this is the triangle we got now. Bears are just scalping. It might get opportunity for bulls to come in strong here. The bears are just scalping out here. But I think the bears are going to continue to scalp. Probably for a long time. Okay, here's our breakout. All right, pandas. We've been waiting for this for a while. One pullback. One pullback. Guess not. You need 2 bull closes above this line. We're going to get 1 bull close. Still trading range, perhaps. I mean, either it's going to go up or down, man. We finally touched the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. It snapped up to it, in fact. Bears are still making money by going short here. Right, they just had limit orders on that 20 EMA, and they made money. They scalped out. Decent scalp as well. 25-point scalp. Don't know what to do here. Here's our pullback, breakout retest as well. Signal bar's not good enough. Second entry long, maybe. The Lord wills it. Do I even like this second entry long? Do I? Or do I want to come back into the trading range, take a failed second entry long? I mean, it doesn't look like a strong breakout to me, not anymore. People are making money just going short right there on the second pullback. Terrible signal bar. Do I even want to go long here? Ugh, definitely not with that signal bar. I mean, really, truly, this is diabolical today. Truly diabolical price action. is what it is. I mean, I'm still letting this play out. I don't know. Wave running, breaking out to the downside, but trading range. So gotta look to the left of the chart always. To have the cojones just to go long after such a strong push to the downside. The size of your cojones, you know what I mean? The size of your cojones must be marveled at. Truly. I've taken my fair share of hits here. Situations like this, they never turn out well. Right, you're looking for follow-up throughout the strong bear bar like this, but you're in a trading range. So you have a natural tendency to want to go with this push down, but it's not as strong as you think, because typically the market zooms to these supports and resistances, making you think it's going to break out. Truly doesn't. Look at that. Just reverses straight back up. Very, very strong here. Unusually strong push up. Am I going to get any type of pullback here? Okay. Well, glad I didn't enter that trade. Okay, wish I entered that one. Another pullback. What? What? It didn't allow me to move my, it didn't allow me to move my, it didn't allow me to move my order, so I couldn't come out break even. I don't know what that was. That was weird. That was annoying. Huge push to the upside, not a huge push to the downside. That was very annoying. I couldn't move my order for some reason. That was very strange. That's essentially why I lost this money. I wasn't trying to come out break even on that trade, but I couldn't move my order. Something happened. Big up, big down. I mean, this is just absolutely wild. Just be very careful today. I mean, it's not doing what you think it's gonna do. This is actually crazy. This push up is just incredible. Out of nowhere. And no follow through. There's no follow through whatsoever. It just had a couple bursts up and then just it gets A topped and reverses back down. It's insane. Okay. Well, here's our follow through now. Absolutely wild. Take a higher low here or whatever. We don't even get it. Then we get the higher low. Will the market give us a higher low? I will wait for it though. I will not enter this prematurely. I'll let the higher low trigger, otherwise I will let it go. This looks toppy. Are we just going to go straight back down, reversing back down? Possibly, yeah. Down 948. I couldn't move my order, Panda. I was like, I don't know. It didn't allow me. I tried to move my order. I couldn't come out break even. It's super annoying. That's crazy. Whatever just happened is kind of crazy. Still in the trading range. Actually, nutsos here. Completely sideways again. Could pause to create a trading range here. Bull bar ending on its high, but we're going in and out of the 20 MA, which makes things confusing. Very confusing here. Second just short. We don't create the second just short. We don't trigger it. Just blasts off on its own. Very confusing to me. I don't know. Bull bar ending on its high. I mean, I want to go long here, but am I going to get opportunity to? That's the question. Let's try. Let's try to make something happen here, Pandas. Two bear bars in a row. I typically don't like that. Typically don't like two bear bars in a row like that. Yeah. Back into the trading range here. Success. I'll try. I don't love these signal bars. This could be a dumb mistake here. Yeah, that was a dumb mistake. Maybe a little too eager. I didn't like the signal bar. I didn't like the multiple bear bars here. I didn't like we came back into this trading range. Essentially, right? We couldn't break out of it. We're still in it, and I'm trying to buy the top of it right now. Silly trade. Yeah, I deserve to lose this one. Definitely deserve to lose this one. That one was a mistake. Down 1347. I should stop. I'll take one more trade, and then that's it. Take one more trade, and we'll just take it on the chin, Pandas. Unfortunate. We still have plenty of threshold, but that was a dummy trade. I shouldn't have taken it. Dumb trade. And the risk I don't think was even that small. It's 20-point risk. The risk is huge right now. I should actually be going long here. I could try. I want to see a failed trap. I think I'll go long, high or low. Give me a failed trap, I'll go long. And probably be my last trade. I'll end the stream. Give me a failed trap, I'll go long here. Trap actually pushes down instead. Very strong. It comes back into this trading range. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, this market ain't playing around today. This market ain't playing around today. The trading range is serious. They are not messing around. They say we are not leaving. we are not leaving the previous day's close or previous week's close. We are not leaving it. Do not trade it. Now look, I want to trade away from it again. This is insane, pandas. This is actually insano mode right now. That's a V bottom. Higher low. Is a higher low gonna blast off here? Possibly. It's a little far away from 20 MA. I'm just saying my pause. If it happens to blast off here, it's just what can you do about it? It's not good enough for me. Might blast off without me. This is crazy. Last trade, stream pandas. Thoughts and prayers right now. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need all those thoughts. I'm gonna need all those prayers. Oh, I don't know about that. It's okay if I miss this move. It's a little bit confusing. Not by any means A tier setup. It's like a C to D tier setup. That was crazy. That's just crazy. I can't even react fast enough for that market to even capture any of this. The fail second entry long, I guess was a trade I should be waiting for. Double top, come back to the previous week's close. That could have been my premise. Guess it should have been. Seemed like it was for a lot of people's. Oh, I pattern here. Just sitting my pause. I don't know much. I don't know what's going on here really. I take a higher low here. I'll try. Jeez Louise. I mean, should I just trade back into the trading range? Is that what I should just be doing right now? Forget this huge push up? Wow. This was a dumb trade, I admit it. Golly. I don't know. I mean, is it best to keep going back into this trading range? It's a question. Okay. Might have an idea what's going to happen here. Bull bar ending on its high, near its high. It's just completely sideways. I guess I'll try here. I don't know. I don't love anything here. But regardless, last trade of the stream. So annoying. I shouldn't be down this much. It's because I couldn't get... it didn't allow me to move my stop loss over here. It's a bad signal bar to go long. Let's see if we can make something happen. All right, last trade of the stream. Here we go. Ooh, I'll get pulverized here immediately. Looks like. Yep, I'm dead. All right. I mean, that's max pain for me. I'm not taking any more pain than this. This market's not worth trading, in my opinion. Um, Down a lot more than I want it to be. I still have plenty of threshold. I still have what, $4,000 of threshold, but just down a lot more than I wanted to be today. Unfortunately, super frustrating. Especially what happened here. And today's market really just proves to show that, man, some days are gonna be tough, real tough. If you know what I mean, real tough. All right, pandas, this is it. This is the last one right here. I lied. This is gonna be my last trade. Mark my words. Last trade. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Might want an H4 or something. I want an H4 instead. Maybe I should wait for an H4. Regardless, I'll try here. Hold! Hold! Hold. Hold! 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 I really want this candle to finish, actually. I want this candle to finish. I don't care if I lose. I want this candle to finish. If I come out break even. I don't care if I lose. I want this candle to finish, though. We lose, we lose. We lose, pandas. If we lose, we lose. If we lose, we lose. We lose, pandas. It's the name of the game. You know what I mean? It is the name of the game. If we lose, we lose. How many times does I have to retrace back to my break even? If we lose, we lose. Like, I want to protect my trade. The market's not allowing me to. I gotta just hold the whole risk the entire time. Very frustrating to have to hold the risk the entire trade. I like, what? Why can't you break out? Okay, and it tries to break out and reverses back to my break even again, and now I'm dead. I guess It's just not breaking out. It's going sideways for a million bajillion candles. And now we're dead. It's fine, pandas. If we lose, we lose. If we lose, we lose. We will lose like men today. Today is a good day to die. If we lose, we lose. We lose like men. We lose like men today, pandas. And we hold our targets and our stop losses. We hold them to the end, pandas. If we lose, we lose. It is what it is. Alright, pandas. Max paying today. Can't really take much more than that. It's just, it is what it is. If this blasts off now, so be it. What can you do, pandas? That's just the market we're in today, pandas. Not much you can do. If it blasts off here, it is what it is. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. We still got plenty of threshold to work with. About 3,500. It's all good. It's all gravy. It just sucks to see that this breaks out now. It just sucks to see that it breaks out now. But it is what it is. That's the risk you take whenever you take a trade, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. As always, have a trading best. Bye.